as the Soy City, Decatur, Illinois is a city dominated by manufacturing and railroads. Two large grain processing companies, Archer Daniels Midland and the East Ailey Corporation, which would eventually sell to Tate & Lyle and now Permian, give the town a distinctive smell that often catches newcomers off guard. The first rails were laid into the town in the 1850s by the Great Western Railway, which would eventually become the Wabash Railroad. Not long after, the Illinois Central's first route through the state would come through. As the town grew into a major industrial and agricultural hub, other railroads would come into town, including the Pennsylvania Railroad, through its control of the Vandalia Line Railroad, the B&O, and the Illinois Terminal. In its heyday, these 5 railroads provided connections to almost anywhere in the United States. Today, many of the original routes of the town still exist in active service with Class 1's Norfolk Southern and Canadian National, and 2 short lines, the Decatur and Eastern Illinois Railroad and the Decatur Junction Railroad. On most days, however, only 3 can be seen working. On the beautiful morning of August 13th, I decided to get outside of the house and see what I could see around the area. My first catch was just east of Decatur near a small town called Oakley at Angle Crossing Road, one of my favorite close-to-home locations to shoot trains on the NS Lafayette District. This train is NS 120, a daily manifest from Kansas City to Detroit with mostly automotive traffic in tow. This train and its westbound counterpart 181 are known for having long lines of old 89-foot auto parts boxcars, and this one was certainly no exception as it blasted east out of Decatur. My next catch would be CN A431, a daily southbound manifest out of Decatur, which I caught just south of town working its way up to track speed after clearing yard limits. Next, I ventured west a bit to the town of Nyack, where I would catch NS D29 returning from Bluffs, Illinois on the Springfield District. This local has since been abolished, and traffic for Bluffs now runs on trains 115 and 120. Hot on the trail of D29 was train 256, one of the last two remaining Triple Crown road railer trains. Less than 2 weeks later, on August 25th, the last ever road railer would run down these rails, ending a 38-year run of this unique style of freight by rail. Meandering my way home and monitoring a group chat of fellow rail fans who were in the area looking for some of those last road railers, someone commented that the Decatur Junction Railroad had just cleared Decatur Junction on the south side of town. I immediately turned around and started racing south to intercept them. The Decatur Junction is an extremely difficult railroad to catch. Now owned by Patriot Rail, the former Pioneer property is solely a railcar storage operation. There are only a few times a year that this railroad operates, and in 3 years of living around Decatur, I have yet to see them move. Near the town of Alwyn, I caught their lone GP16 and 2 tank cars bound for storage wobbling their way south. The crossing at Mount Gilead Road hadn't seen a train before today in quite some time, and it showed as it struggled to detect the approaching train in the approach circuit. Allen Road would be the second and last time I saw the train, as they would tie down just south of here. The fact that I caught these guys running absolutely made my day, but there would be a cherry on top in store for me before I returned home. On my way home, I bumped into DREI 101 running east a bit later than usual. Setting up at the county line with Piatt County, I caught the train blasting by at track speed with a lengthy cut of more tanks and hoppers for CSX and Terre Haute. This would mark an even rarer achievement for me, seeing all 4 Decatur area railroads in Macon County in one outing, the Soy City Quartet.